Good morning. It has been months since I have been able to make myself verbally speak on social media. I've taken such a hiatus. I needed to just step back and regroup and think about what direction I'm going and how I'm getting there and what I need to do to kind of get back to a status quo of how life used to be. I'm Kitryn Marie. I reside in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm an artist, a writer, speaker, life and a business coach, teach a variety of art classes, mentor creative-minded women who want to start side hustles, leaning out of that grind, which I have found myself back in the weeds in the restaurant industry. Not that I don't like the entity, not that I don't like the place, not that I do not love the people. That's not where I want to be. That is not my life. It is where I am lending a hand till something else kind of comes along, till I'm needed, and where my interests are better self-served. I teach group painting classes. I teach how to put a vision board together based on life coaching. The painting classes are through perception, perspective, understanding image and concept, and how we have been told to stop using our creative mind because society at large wants us only to be logical, throwing common sense really out the window. And if anybody is in the restaurant industry, we are seeing a surge of lack of common sense with customers because they have forgot they are not the only ones struggling in this world financially, economically, and we are all trying to do the best that we can do with what we have to work with. I talk about that in my vision board class. My vision board class, when people say, well, what is a vision board class? So a vision board doesn't work. It is a manifestation of what you would like to see brought into your life based on your abilities that you can apply to have this better life. All of us, we are products of environment, and if you do not learn how that environment has shaped your life, you will stay stuck in relationships, in jobs, in entities, in situations that are not for your highest good. When you were putting a vision board together, it's a group talking about how they got started, how their mom and dad wanted them to go in this direction, and how you ended up where you are right now. It's about learning how to do multi-streams in order to have a multi-stream income, which leads into the business coaching. It's great you have, a regular job, but I can promise you, probably about 80% out of the 100% or so burnt out in corporate structure, and they are also in the weeds, not understanding where they are best served and where they need to be better so they can be better served for their health, for their mental clarity, for their peace. We get stuck in these situations, environments, being that product of environment, and we become very, very depressed. Now, luckily, I don't get depression like the clinical kind of depression. What I will do is I will get so tired of people's energies and their bad attitudes and their anger, and I'll just retreat. That is my coping mechanism, and I will just kind of take it all in, and I will try to put it in places that it needs to go so it does not personally affect how I am acting, what my behavior is for those that are coming into my circumference. In the restaurant industry, I did a whole big thing on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, about how people have forgotten manners and etiquette. And when you are dining out because you are frustrated, because you are angry, because you don't like whatever is going on in your world, you take it out on whoever is in front of you because you are not getting that instant gratification. You are not getting what you want. Should you get what you pay for? Absolutely. But understand, as you are asking for it and you are altering the structure of what it is that you are ordering, it is not going to be the same. That was part of my issue the other day dealing with somebody who had come into the restaurant. She didn't read the ingredients on the menu. She decided she wanted to change. She wanted to alter the recipe. She wanted to change the structure of how the sandwich was. And when she got it, she was not happy with her own choice and decision. And she lashed out at me like it was my fault. And anybody who knows me, I can take so much, but then I get to a point where I get this look on my face and we're done talking. We are done. And I just turned around very politely, was not rude in any sense of the way, and I just said, this is what you ordered and this is how you were served it. Now, if they didn't like my attitude, maybe they should have checked their attitude, understanding where their anger and frustration was coming from, and that instant gratification. You want what you want and you want it now, where entitlement, we have seen too much of it in this world. None of us are happy. None of us like where we are. None of us like the situations we're in, and odds are the relationships that you all may be in, you're not happy either, but it was a choice you made at the time, and now you are stuck with the consequence of that choice. Talk about all that in my vision board class. Coming live, doing video, when you have a small side hustle, when you have a business that you are trying to branch out and brand. My business basically is Kitryn Marie, and everything falls under it in some umbrella effect, because that's just who I am as an entrepreneur. My painting classes, I come to you, or I do have a venue. It is $45 a person, a minimum of 10. I bring the supplies. You pick your theme. I am working towards a new summer series. I think I want to do something about lobsters and a beach. My vision board class, based in life coaching, we can turn it into business coaching if you need a one-on-one. It's $65. You provide the materials. I can't read your mind. You have to decide what it is that you're wanting in your life and how you want to apply those puzzle pieces to fit. Bought a new car over the last couple months, been still dealing with that. It is basically, I'm trying to find the right words. When you were providing a service, when you were wanting something, you want to make sure that you were being authentic and honest with what it is in the service and what you were selling. The vehicle I got, it was not authentic. It was not real. I don't have a lemon, but I'm very much discouraged with how that business transaction went down. Dealing with that. Trying to rebuild all of my classes. Again, I'm in the weeds in the restaurant industry. Loving who I work with. Love the entity. It's just too much for this old girl. I have a lifestyle I am trying to live and be happy in. And when I am teaching these classes, it affords me that lifestyle. In order for me to live the life that I am trying to live, I need to make $3,200 a month. And I'm about $1,000 short of that. Teaching these classes, it brings me back up to doing the things that I want to do. I am Kitryn Marie. I am an artist, a writer, a speaker, a life and a business coach, teach a variety of art classes. Reach out, Kitryn_Marie at yahoo.com for today, for tomorrow. Be happy, be blessed, be thankful for everything that happens in your life. Fate turns on a dime. It is up to you to decide what side of the coin you want to be on. I would love to hear from you. It is raining cats and dogs here in St. Louis, so stay dry, stay happy. Think about your attitude. Think about your behavior. And when you were talking to other people, get your own frustration and anger in check. And I will see you all real soon. Take care. Enjoy the day.